Park and we're here with Nazeem Hussain.
Hey! Woo! Just hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling
In the
like
city.
a villain. Yeah, we're right smack bang in the
We're
city.
as big as the building.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, to get
We're
into
not really
the-
hanging out in the city.
Yeah, we're not, unfortunately. We're just in a tiny room.
Yeah, in the city.
Yeah, in the city. Okay, so I want to know, how did you start doing all of this? When was the moment when you realised you were actually funny enough to start pursuing it as a career, I guess?
There was not a moment. I think it's just, I don't know, I kind of accidentally found my way in comedy. I was doing law, I was working as a tax consultant, and then I was just doing the comedy thing on the side. But I think like maybe when I was a kid, actually, when I was like 6 years old, I remember one time I was sitting on the front step in front of the house, and my family were inside watching me from inside the house, and people would walk past the house and I'd yell out to them, "G'day mate, you want a beer?" And they would just look at me really awkwardly, not knowing whether to say yes or no to a kid offering them beer. And then that was kind of it. My family would be laughing inside, and I think I thought, you know, I'm a pretty funny kid. I'm just gonna keep doing this, get away with things.
Yeah. When you, I guess, started doing stand-up routines, actual comedy routines, how old were you?
I think, so when I started doing, well, I was sort of doing like community functions, so I used to do a lot of youth work. And at the functions, like the projector would break down, or like a speaker would be late, so they'd need someone to sort of get up there and just, you know, just kind of talk to people. So I'd be up there just making fun of people in the audience, the bald guy, or just someone with a stupid t-shirt. And I didn't really have any idea of boundaries and what you should and shouldn't say, what is socially acceptable or not. So that was kind of my first taste of comedy on stage, was just doing that stuff. And then I did Raw Comedy, which is the Melbourne International Comedy Festival open mic competition, got through a few rounds, and that was sort of it, really.
Awesome.
Actually, I started doing sort of comedy on television at RMITV. I did some of my favourite Channel 31.
Nice. Did that help you, I guess, in the future when you
Oh,
started
yeah.
doing television?
Totally, like that was, we did like a few seasons at Channel 31 out of RMITV, and then SBS picked us up, and that was sort of how we got on SBS, and you know, Legally Brown was on SBS, and I don't think there's a coincidence there.
Nice. So you mentioned Legally Brown, and you took that on the tour as well last year, was it?
Yeah, so Legally Brown was a television show, but I also named my first stand-up show Legally Brown, and that toured around Australia, Europe, London, and and a couple of places in Asia.
And now you're playing Hussain and the Membrane. Great name, by the way.
Hussain and the Membrane. That's the only pun title I could come up with.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the jokes have got to match the title.
Yeah, exactly. Does it match the content?
Yeah, it's a huge expectation. Oh, thematically it doesn't have anything to do with the show. I mean, we play the song. Pun. Yeah, that's about it. Just a cool pun. And a mad poster.
Yeah.
Colour looks.
Yes. I saw the posters last time and I was walking around the city. I'm like, oh.
And really set the bar this high.
So what's the difference between, I guess, your last show, so Legally Brown, and Hussain and the Membrane? What's changed, anything?
Just get to talk about what's happened in my life in the last year. So, you know, got married, bought property, I've gotten into fights with animals, but you know, just the usual.
Just everyday life.
Yeah, just the usual sort of thing. And then obviously the usual kind of like stuff on politics and race and arguments that you get in with people, and you know, fighting kids online.
Oh,
children following me.
Yeah.
Why children should be on?
Yeah.
Stay
at home. Play Club Penguin.
Yeah, exactly. Get off the internet. The internet's gross. Kids shouldn't be on the internet. Kids shouldn't be watching this. If you're a kid and you're watching this,
get off right now.
You're a corrupted kid. Get off the internet. Go read a book.
Yeah. Speaking of
children.
Speaking about your kind of like audience, I guess, have you found that your audience reaction has kind of changed to your comedy? Like, because it can be hard if you're speaking about, I guess, like politicized content.
Yeah, I think like the more people kind of get to know who you are, and that they know you're on their side. You know, you're not. I think it's okay. People just need to feel comfortable with you as a comedian and a performer, for them to be able to trust the content. But yeah, sometimes people come to the show and it doesn't happen as much anymore, where they come to the show and they're not expecting that kind of material to be political or to be, you know, making fun of Australian society, and then they get a bit upset. But now, when people pay money to come to a show, especially if you've got some profile because of television, they know what they're going to get. So no one gets surprised or shocked, I don't think, as much anymore. So yeah, most people come and they're ready and they're excited for the jokes about white people.
I guess going on with the politicized comedy kind of thing, I know you've been like called like a social commentator or whatever. Like, what do you think about that?
I don't even know what a social commentator is. It's not even it's like a made-up title that people can just throw around. So you're a social. What is a social commentator? It's just someone that makes comments about society. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
You know, people say that guy talks too loud. She's dressed weirdly. That's a social comment. So everyone's a social commentator. Everyone that does comedy or says something on a platform is one. So I guess that's kind of stating the obvious.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, like I think if you are making jokes about, you know, about society broadly, and you make, I don't know what the point of calling me that is, to be honest. At the end of the day, if it's not funny, it's not worth saying in comedy. So funny first, and then the serious messages second. As in, like, you know, it's not about that really.
Yeah.
Pushing points and political perspectives is sort of secondary to the comedy.
Yeah. So you're playing it Melbourne International Comedy
Yes.
Festival, yeah.
So doing Melbourne International Comedy Festival at ACME.
Yeah.
And then Sydney International Comedy Festival, or just the Sydney Comedy
I
Festival?
think it's Sydney Comedy Festival.
Sydney Comedy Festival. At the Enmore Theatre, so we just added another show. And New Zealand.
Are you planning to see anybody in
Yeah.
Melbourne?
Oh, I'm going to see everybody. I want to plug everybody.
Yeah.
Michael, have you heard of Michael Hing?
No.
Michael Hing is hilarious. Becky Lucas is really funny. Jen Fricker, Matt O'Kine, Ronnie Cheng's back in town just to do an encore. I don't know, there's heaps. Auntie Donna, hilarious sketch comedy trio.
Yeah.
Man, I could just list heaps and heaps and heaps.
Go on.
Reese Nicholson, David Quirk. I love Arch Barker. Tommy Tiernan's in town. Sarah Pascoe. Look, should I just like write an email with a list? Because I've got a massive list of people.
Just do it.
Oh, I'll do that. So just check your emails, everybody.
Yeah. Everyone on the subscriber list just gets a long email from Nazeem Hussain.
Yeah, these are all the people you should go see.
Yeah.